Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen with an update with the 3.35e Alpha PTU patch. So 3.35e is only still available to the Evocati Concierge and subscribers at the moment. Hopefully that will get rolled out to more people in the near future. The current testing focus for the patch is Hurston and its moons, Aberdeen, Ariel, Itta and Magda, Lorville and rest stop, transit, landing, assets and shopping, Recco Battaglia and associated missions. So what additions and fixes do we have? Well, they've added music to Lorville, and that music is actually pretty damn cool. It's very sort of like tense, like something's going to happen, a bit dingy, a bit dark. They've updated text colors on the main menu to better match the new splash screen. They've adjusted timings for the ATC, the air traffic control at Lorville. They've also quite heavily adjusted the visual shader feedback of Lorville's no-fly zone. Plotting a quantum travel jump from orbit to a surface location should no longer create a redundant destination to orbit as the first point. The no-fly zone restricted visual should no longer briefly flash and only appear again when close. They've adjusted the quantum travel fuel tank size of several ships to more closely match their quantum drive. Hurston Mining Edmund should no longer be floating in water. Missile lock and lock holding should now depend on a line of sight. Fixes for assets streaming in very slowly have been made. The points UI for scramble races should no longer overlap. Recco missions should no longer time out while in transit. They fixed hangars having 3 times the intended gravity, which is the reason your feet would hurt. They fixed some missing ATC dialogue, audio. Hangar elevators should now have atmospheres. They fixed a server crash, a client crash, and some minor performance tweaks have been made. There are some known major issues with the patch as well still. Players may encounter a frequent GPU-related crash. Guards firing on criminals do no damage. Shopping kiosks can cause the client to lock up. So the hangar spawns in Lorville seem to actually work now and clean up ships significantly better. The terminals allow me to spawn ships and vehicles much more easily without them constantly saying that they are full. Hangars 1 and 2 are typically for larger ship spawns and 3 to 8 are for smaller ones. Not having the hangars kill you is very good as well. That's very useful because of that super high gravity from the last a couple of patches ago. That was terrible. All your feetsies would get hurt and you'd bleed out in a hangar when you're just trying to get to your ship. The new no-fly zone effect around Lorville is pretty extreme and does look out of place. It's bright orange. It's just like, what? Why is this here? But at least it's obvious, and a lot of people were apparently dying to the no-fly zone, just killing them. So if they died in its subtlety, then in the short term, I think that will actually work quite well for a solution. They can think of something much better, I'm sure, but in the shorter term, just make it not as opaque, basically, and maybe hug the city a bit more, have it a bit closer to the actual surface of the city so we can get a bit closer as well, because we want to have a little bit of look around. We want to have a look-see. But I can successfully spawn ships and consistently land and take off and fly around Lorville now without any issues. There are server crashes and poor performance around Lorville. Lorville is incredibly RAM hungry in this patch as well. The performance really needs to get attention here. As soon as I'm out of Lorville, I get 80 plus frames. But when I'm in Lorville, I have massive hitching. My frame rate can drop to as low as 8. I noticed when I was in an elevator. That is the lowest performance I've had in Star Citizen ever, I think. So that's only very occasionally, and it just hitches down to that number. But it's still not appropriate. Really, minimum at the moment, I'd want at least 40 frames while running around Lorville. I mean, that's what I want. I want a full released game, but, you know, it's going to take a while. Night times around Lorville actually look amazing. The diffused red and slight blues in the atmosphere and light contrast from the buildings and scenery really make for a believable scene. Once you get away from Lorville, just looking at the mountain ranges and just sort of like that red sunrise or sunset looks fantastic. The distance from lights and buildings, so the actual lights coming from buildings and their like LODs needs to be increased a little bit. So the distance the lights will come out of them, because you'll find that if you're looking at a light as you're passing it by, it will suddenly blink out once you're a certain distance away, and it sort of like is a bit jarring. A mixed bag with this patch, basically. The performance, hitching and crashes really letting 3.35 down at the moment, but there are some elements of beauty and amazingness that you can see coming through here. And yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this patch going live, but obviously there is a bit more work to go. I still think it's going to be live for Friday, the 23rd of November for that anniversary sale though. If you don't have Star Citizen yet, be sure to create an account with the links below to receive 5,000 UEC, the in-game currency, as a bonus, and to participate in any free flight. Every month we have a ship giveaway. For November, I am giving away a Saber Raven, Star Citizen game package, and a CitizenCon 2948 digital goodies pack. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and comment on any of my videos made during the month. More details below. If you would like to further support the channel, the links to my Patreon and donations are down in the description below as well. If you are considering getting or upgrading your gaming PC for Star Citizen or any other game for that matter, instead consider the Shadow Cloud gaming service. It's a subscription-based service that leverages your internet connection to turn any appropriate device, whether it be an old PC, smartphone, tablet, and more, into a powerful Windows 10 gaming PC. It's been working well in the latest 3.3.0 PTU patch of Star Citizen. I'm going to try and maintain a best practices guide on my website as well. More information is available in the links below, and if you do decide to try it, use the code BoredGamer to get a discount. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the verse.